Everything falls apart, and I end up alone.
I'm still here, Bojack.
Why?
But what I needed then was a friend. And you abandoned me. And I will
I'm sure we're taller, another dimension. You say we're
Bojack, I don't like anything about me.
Hey.
None of this is me.
They won't even talk to me. It matters I look different. I try to pretend that it doesn't, but it does.
so pack up your confidence.
You're a hypocrite. You're a conformist. You're a liar. I opened up to you and you judged me. You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
You lie. Now I know that you love me.
When I get home, I'm gonna bury you.
This way you'll stay forever, even if our faces don't stay together.
Kind of hate most things, but I never really seem to hate you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Is that cool?
You are the biggest threat to yourself.
That's what being a human being is.
But some people are more self-destructive than others.
I was raised by a woman who was hard to impress. And I carry that shit real deep in my chest. Let it all work out. Let it all work out.
Yo, who's that? That's Salem. That's my girlfriend. Stay the fuck away from her, alright?
I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I can't wish all that I want, but it won't bring us together.
The drink you spill all over me. Lovers spit left on repeat.
You don't have to be the bad guy. You are the most talented.
And if you were my little girl, I'd do whatever I could do. I'd run. When you know, you know.
What is it?
I think
I miss my wife.
If I betray you, I betray myself. If I betray him, I betray my country. My country is very dear to me.
Dearer than I?
No, not dear.
I don't understand men, bro. I don't get them. Now I know that you love singing in the yard, dressed like a kid as she's waiting on. With your feet on the yellow hair. Try and spin and spin it.
I used to call your cell phone like, oh, let me talk to my nigga and shit. And that motherfucker would just ring on me. It would just ring.
Like ribbons in your hair, my stomach's all in the good.
Yeah?
Yeah. That day was good.
Do you support Black Lives Matter?
Yes.
Do you support LGBTQ? What happened, Rick? I thought you weren't the good guy.
I don't wanna be the owner of your fantasy. I just wanna be a part of your family. God, I wish that you had thought this through before.
And one day, you're going to look around and you're going to realize that everybody loves you. But no.
Don't do it again, Astrid. Do what again? Attach yourself to anyone who shows you the least.
I would like to tell my grandma, but she just nostalgic. I'll call her.
I thought about it.
You said you're not ready for a relationship.
But then why did you say you liked me?
Why did you kiss me so sweetly?
Grab my arm like you need me.
If you were just going to say never mind anyways.
Why lead me on?
You're not ready for a relationship, but you're ready to text me good morning every day.
You're ready to talk to me. You're ready to tell me anything that will make me stay.
Except the words, will you be mine? You're not ready for a relationship.
But you showed me all the signs.
They won't even talk to me. It matters I look different. I try to pretend that it doesn't, but it does. I know.
You opened your heart to me. We're soulmates, Joe.
What the fuck?
An institution, cells. Cells. Do they keep you in a cell? Cells. Cells.
Pinky promise
stood up, you laid me down. You know too much. There's no one left to blame but me.
Maybe there is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am, and I know my intentions in my heart, so like I don't want to change, you know. But
Never was much of a romantic. I could never take the intimacy.
How you feel is not my problem. I really don't want you to go. I don't wanna be the owner of your fantasy. I just wanna be a part of your family.
I miss you, Dad. I miss you until I close my eyes. I miss you, Dad. I miss you until I close my eyes.
Give me a sign, sick.
Call me up. Phone works two ways, you know this time. Every now and then, call me.
Let's go waist for waist. Let's go nose for nose. Bitch, let's go heart for heart.
Maybe one day you'll feel what I've felt now.
Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me.
It's better to feel pain than nothing at all.
laugh?
He doesn't make me cry.
Not complicated, I can explain it pretty easily. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children and one of the children won't stop screaming because he's just a little attention attractor? When he grows up to be a comic or actor, he'll be rewarded for never maturing, for never understanding or learning that every day can't be about him. There's other people, you selfish asshole.
There's so much you don't know about me.
Like, what are you, like, an axe murderer?
Worse,
What?
I'm a gamer.
No, it's for the better. No, it's for the...
I love you!
Where?
What?
Show me. Where is this love? I can't see it. I can't touch it. I can't feel it. I can hear it. I can hear some words, but I can't do anything with your easy words. Whatever you say, it's too late.
Please, don't do this!
It's done.
Do you long? There's no one left to blame but me.
Why'd you have to become a stranger? You were supposed to be my savior. Gonna crack a rib when I get home. I'm gonna bury you in my favorite hole. I made a bloody mess in the kitchen sink. I tried to fix myself, but I didn't think.
Open the fucking door, Cassie! What kind of fucking friends are you? What the fuck?
Christmas Eve with your mother and sis. Don't wanna fight, but your mother insists. I wanted to be your woman. I wanted to be your man. I wanted to be the one that you could understand.
Remember when I was so sick? I wish you had believed me.
This video is for the guy that I'm talking to right now. Hi babe, I have a birthday present. I got you a birthday I got you a birthday present and I just need your address to send it to your house. Basically, so I'm getting you a few things that I think that you'll need, but specifically this one. If you could put this next to your nose while you sleep, so I can hear you breathe, essentially. And then this can go maybe in your bathroom, this could maybe go in your kitchen, and this one could go in your living room. So if you could please just provide me with maybe what your address is. Happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños. I missed you. Please call me soon. Please call me.
What you want, I understand. I've been on losing dogs. I just stay in my room too long, but I finally got a girlfriend.
girlfriend and she's the bomb.
I would say, I wish you could know how sorry I am.
So if you never call again,
Stay crazy, stay a bad bitch, and get some fucking money. I love y'all. I like cash in my head to my.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be. You know? I tried being a writer, but I hate what I write. And I tried taking pictures, but they're so mediocre, you know? And every girl goes through photography.
No. It's no use, Joe. Joe, you gotta have it out. No. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did.
Put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I
you say I'm crazy.
doesn't even have to try. I don't know what's bothering me, but I'm so sad for no reason.
I know you like her even though you're dating me. I'm in love with you. Of course I can tell when you're falling in love.
She deserves it all. She makes me believe I'm worth something.
I don't want anyone to call me on the phone. I don't want anybody to text me. I don't want to speak to anybody.
You don't know how lovely you are.
Chill in the kitchen in a city tune. The light will flicker like a violin. The owner of your fantasy. I just wanna be a part of your family. And I don't wanna like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots. You got
If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
I can hardly feel anything. I hardly feel anything at all. I miss your texting, your sweets. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me.
The monster's gone. He's on the run, and your daddy's here.
Oh, so I'm just a bad parent? No! Not all the time.
Elliot Rogers. If you've never heard the name, honestly, lucky you. However, now I fear you have, and I'm gonna tell you what he did. Warning, it is very disturbing. You guys are gonna freak out. Let me set the scene. It's 2014 in a college town in California. Elliot goes on to commit a horrific, disturbing act that ends the life of 6 people. Elliot calls himself the extreme gentleman. If that doesn't tell you enough, I'll go into more into detail. He is an incel. no comment. An incel stands for involuntarily celibate, so basically he hates society, he blames all of his suffering on women, he's bitter that he's lonely, bitter that no one likes him or is attracted to him, he thinks he was treated very, very unfairly by the world because he was never intimate with anyone. Therefore, he hates the world, more specifically women. The reason why we have so much information on what Elliot was thinking and why he did what he did is because he himself actually wrote a 141-page manifesto. A manifesto is basically a written statement about your intentions and the actions that you're planning on doing. In this case, he wrote the manifesto up until the day of his attack. Now to backtrack a little bit, Elliot was born in London. He had his mom, his dad, and a little sister named Georgia. His dad was a film director. He actually ended up being the assistant director, I'm pretty sure, in one of the Hunger Game movies. And his mom was a nurse, but she was a nurse on film set. So that's how his parents met. So from the outside looking in, it looks like Elliot had a beautiful, healthy, very wealthy family, which he did. His parents were very well off, but Elliot was always a little bit weird. He was obsessed with money. He was obsessed with being high on the social ranking. He said he was destined to be famous, obsessed with not only his money, but everyone else's. So if you had less money that he did, he would judge you, and he just thought he was above everyone else. He thinks he is the greatest in his eyes. When Elliot was 5, his family made the move from the UK to LA. They moved into a beautiful brand new home. Elliot liked it because it was big and grand and that made him look rich. However, when he was 7, his parents did get a divorce. His dad stayed in the big new house. His mom moved into a different house. The dad got a new girlfriend, and at 7 years old, in his manifesto, he writes about how when his dad introduced him to his new girlfriend, he held his dad to a higher regard because he had a new girlfriend, which meant lady found his dad attractive, and he was proud of him and looked up to him because of that. Ever since he was little, he was obsessed with the cool kids. So he tried his hardest to fit in. He would buy cool outfits, would dye his hair a cool color like the cool kids, would want cool hobbies, wanted to have the coolest appearance, but never really did fit in. He would try so hard, but he was weird. At the age of 11 is when he starts to get bullied because he's trying so hard to be someone that he's not. So instead of looking up to the cool kids now, he starts to resent them. When you learn what he did and about all his hatred towards women, you would think that there was this big, traumatizing, cruel event that happened to him. And in his eyes, there was. Something really made a flip switch. I'll tell you what it was. He was playing in the playground with the cool kids, and he got pushed into a girl. The girl pushed him back. That's it. That's the big traumatizing event. A flip switched in his head, and now every single girl in the world was evil and they were all against him. So this is when he gets really insecure. He is really, really shy, will not talk to girls, but also hates them because he wants them to talk to him and they don't. So he hates them and is scared of them. Fast forward to high school, this is when he learns about intimacy, and he starts to get very, very jealous of the people that are intimate. In his manifesto, he says, and I quote, "Words cannot describe how much hatred and envy I felt for those boys." Because he had no friends, he went online and he started learning more about intimacy, and he grew a really big resentment and hatred for all the people that were involved in that. Or actually anyone that was in love or in a relationship. He essentially just blamed the world because no one wanted to be his girlfriend. He couldn't understand why he was so perfect, but no one wanted him. He didn't get it. There's videos of himself that he recorded, which I'm going to mention at the end, but he thinks he is so handsome, so smart. He dresses nice. He's magnificent. He's a cool car. He looks cool, dresses awesome. So he cannot get it through his brain why the girls don't like him. He thinks that something must be wrong with them because they don't want to be with him. He ends up dropping out of community college. His mom makes him get a job. That doesn't work out. So his parents convince him that they will pay for his college, and he ends up going to Santa Barbara City College. When he enrolled at this new school, he saw it was a college town. There was college kids his age walking around, and he thought, this is perfect. I'm going to be so cool. I'm going to have so many friends. But when he didn't, he was again shocked. He made the decision that he wanted to be intimate before he turned 20. He couldn't believe that he hadn't done it yet. So he made, in his words, a huge effort to have a girlfriend / be intimate with someone. And his effort was he would dress really cool, very cool in his eyes. He would go sit at a coffee shop or also Pizza Hut for hours and just sit there waiting for girls to come up to him. And when they didn't, he was legitimately shocked, like could not comprehend. The other traumatizing event that happened to him is he said hi to a girl. I think she may have been wearing headphones. She didn't say hi back, so he ran to a public bathroom and cried for an hour. And that's when another flip switch and he's done. He says he's now going to get revenge and act on these evil thoughts that he has about his hatred towards everyone that's in love. The little things that he started doing was if he saw a couple in love and someone that looked happy or like kissing, if he saw any PDA, he started pouring drinks on them because he was mad at them. And then in 2013, he joined an incel online community. So, which these are big groups of people. They're all over the internet. People that are, again, miserable because they've never been intimate. They're mad at the world. And Elliot is seeing all these comments of people that think the way that he does and thinks this is perfect. I finally fit in. The issue is when he was online talking to all these people, he gets the idea of committing acts of violence against the people that he resents, which is not good. So around 9 months before the attack, he starts fantasizing about ways that he could harm these people. In the years 2014, he decides it's time to plot against his act of violence, in which in his eyes, he will be getting revenge for everyone that ever rejected him. He referred to this day as the Day of Retribution, which is so weird, and he writes in detail about it in his 141-page manifesto, in detail of what he's planning to do. There's going to be 2 phases, so day 1 and day 2, and I'm going to talk about the details of what he specified that he was going to do and then what he actually did. It's horrible. This is your warning. Elliot said that the first phase, day 1, he was going to go to his dad's house. He was going to kill his brother and his stepmom because he was jealous that his little brother may be cooler than him, and he did not want to allow that to happen, and he just didn't like his stepmom. Then he was going to go back to his apartment in his college town, kill his 2 roommates, lure people into his apartment, pour boiling water on them, slit their throats, decapitate them, and keep their heads in a bag. Like, oh my God, Now, phase 2, the second day of the attack, he was going to sneak into the hottest sorority house on campus. He was going to slaughter every single person in the house, burn the house down, start driving, and run over everyone that he sees. And once there's a crowd around him, he was going to grab the bag of heads from his car and throw them in the public, just because he wanted to seem powerful, and then he was just gonna open fire and kill everyone that was around. This is when he started posting these weird videos of himself filming himself in the car. It was like a vlog, and he would be talking to the camera, and for example, he'd see a couple walking and he would be like, I hate them, like, why are they doing this? Why does no one want to do this with me? Like, just literally so mental. You guys should look them up. Days before the attack, the cops actually go to his apartment because someone saw his weird videos and called the police. And in his head, he thought he was busted. He thought they were going to search his apartment, find his manifesto, find the he was not going to be able to commit the crime. However, somehow he committed the cops that everything was fine and they just left. Again, this plan was going to be in 2 phases. When it was actually time to commit the plan, he actually just committed both phases in the same day. That was on Friday. So Friday, May 23rd, he went to his father's house to commit the first phase, but his dad was home, so he decided that he was not going to kill his brother and his stepmom. He then did go back to his college apartment, did end up killing both of his roommates, who actually had a friend over, so he killed the friend as well. He then emailed his manifesto to 34 people, including his parents, family members, old friends, and school teachers. As soon as his mom saw that, and I think other people as well, they called the cops, but it was unfortunately too late. After he sent out his manifesto, he did go to the sorority house to try and break in. Fortunately, no one let him in, and he was not able to get inside the house. However, when he turned around to walk back to his car, he saw 3 girls outside them, and unfortunately 2 people lost their lives. He then drove to a deli, got out of his car, and started shooting everyone. There are videos of this online. It's very graphic and obviously heartbreaking. Then police found him in the back of his car as he was driving. They were shooting car, so that caused him to crash. Police got out and rushed to his car, but they found him dead. He had himself. In his last video of himself, he says, and I quote, "You denied me a happy life, and in turn, I will deny all of you life. It's only fair." again, this just breaks my heart because it's like he was so obviously mentally unstable, and because of that, so many people lost their lives. He ended the lives of 6 people but injured dozens, and obviously just left the entire town traumatized. I'm gonna put pictures of all 6 victims that lost their lives on the screen. It is just so horrible. I cannot even imagine what their families went through, let alone the entire college town. I mean, that is so horrific and traumatizing and should have just never happened. But let me know what you guys think, and let me know if there are any other cases that you would like me to cover.